Welcome to TT Trends. This is the channel where we give you trending news on what is going on in the world of football. And after that, we break down and give you our suggestion on what needs to happen, especially with the available trend going on today. Antoine Semenyo is the player we are going to have a discussion about. A lot of people are talking about him, that January he will surely move away from Bournemouth. And if he's moving from Bournemouth, which of these teams should he go for? We've been hearing a lot of media bloggers, a lot of football pundits, a lot of media houses talking about teams that are looking at signing Antoine Semenyo. Today I'm going to break down for you which team would fit the style of play of Antoine Semenyo. And Antoine Semenyo is a super fan of one of these teams. I'm going to also share a video of Antoine Semenyo in that team's jersey to now analyze, would he fit into that team, being a fan of them, now also signing for them? Would that be a great move for Antoine Semenyo and for the club? We'll break all the clubs available and what Antoine Semenyo can fall into their play or fall into their playing style. Remember, this show is brought to you by MyBet.Africa. If you want the #1 betting platform in the world, it's MyBet.Africa you need to bet on. Scan the QR code on the screen, get a chance to register and be part of the MyBet.Africa family. The registration process is very simple. Your phone number, your username, your password, you click on the register. They will send you a verification code to verify your account and also be part of the MyBet.Africa family. They are giving amazing rewards, especially with we entering into the festive season. So register and be part of the MyBet.Africa family. Let's watch this video about that team Antoine Semenyo porting. And after the video, I'll give you one thing he said that is key, especially going into that January transfer.
Yeah, this literally, I was looking at the Champions League badge. It reminds me of that goal he scored against Bayern.
Yeah.
It's perfect. I love it.
As a player, it's weird that you never had a capital D. You know what I mean? The D is lowercase for it. But is it as a player, the Champions League theme song must be?
You see the video with Ronaldinho.
Antoine Semenyo is a Chelsea fan, and you could see what he said. He said "we" when he was talking about when Chelsea won the Champions League. And he always says that there are two famous players he's looking at, Didier Drogba and also Ronaldinho. And he's looking at doing that Ronaldinho celebration anytime he gets the chance to play the Champions League for any of these teams. So this is a clue that he's looking at playing the Champions League very early. So we are going to narrow the clubs down, looking at which team would fit into his dreams, especially the Champions League, and also if he's to sign for Chelsea. So we've seen a lot of teams like Liverpool looking at signing Antoine Semenyo, Man United looking at signing Antoine Semenyo, Manchester City looking at signing Antoine Semenyo, and also Chelsea, that is his dream team or the team he supports from childhood, looking at signing Antoine Semenyo. So let's break down into these teams, and after that I'll let you know which of the teams that would best fit Antoine Semenyo. You've registered on MyBet.Africa. That is the best thing you need to do. Go onto the description. I've placed the code there. Use that code to enter on the MyBet.Africa and get a free bet of 10 Ghana cedis and bet on any other games going on onto their platform. Don't forget, subscribe, like, and also share so that we can bring you amazing content like this. So let's firstly start with Chelsea. The style of play of Chelsea, Enzo Maresca's Chelsea, is very good, especially would fit the way Antoine Semenyo wants to play. Enzo Maresca mostly likes two types of wingers, one that comes into those inside forwards and one that touches the line, depending on the team he wants to play. Looking at the way Antoine Semenyo plays, he's nimble-footed. He plays with the right, with the left. He can come in from the right wing, come in from the left wing, and that would be a great deal for Chelsea. Looking at that space as of now, Chelsea have Gittins and Garnacho who are not on the level of Antoine Semenyo. Let's not forget he has contributed to 77% of Bournemouth's goal and assist this season. That shows the quality he brings into their team. So signing for Chelsea will be something great. But I think Chelsea wouldn't be an ideal team for Antoine Semenyo, especially he wants to be in a team that everything runs through him. So coming to Chelsea, there is Cole Palmer, there is a lot of players who would carry the attention, and he wouldn't be able to give that numbers and that assist that the Chelsea fans will be looking out for. But if Chelsea are looking at signing him, I'll take that move for Antoine Semenyo on the level of performance on the player side. I'll give it on an 8 out of 10% of it working for Antoine Semenyo. So Chelsea will be that pick team if Antoine Semenyo is looking out for. The next team is Manchester City. Manchester City also set up similar to that is Chelsea. Wants his wingers, some touching the line, some coming in. If you're looking at the Manchester City from the left wing position, you see that Jeremy Doku mostly gets to touch the line. Jack Grealish was giving them that role of that inside forward, whereas now Phil Foden most of the time steps in when Jeremy Doku isn't available. So Antoine Semenyo in that City team would be something great, and especially every player knows that playing under Pep Guardiola is a big deal. He would improve you, he will show you things you need to do, and you become a world-class player even playing under Pep Guardiola. Something that would help and improve Antoine Semenyo. But I think that the Manchester City team wouldn't be able to fit Antoine Semenyo, especially with the way they set up, with the way they want to have an all-round team playing just to Erling Haaland. Antoine Semenyo has been that player who wants to take charge, shoot from afar and get a lot of goals. And now with the Manchester City team built around Erling Haaland, he would be limited on goal scoring and also with a lot of assists coming from his side, which I think that would be a 7/10 for me when Antoine Semenyo is to sign for Manchester City, which I don't see to be an ideal signing for Antoine Semenyo and also for Manchester City. But if Pep Guardiola is looking at bringing him in, he will be a good addition to their team. The next team is Liverpool. Liverpool situation as of now, looking at the way Ancelotti set up, Antoine Semenyo will be a good pick for them, especially with the way Gakpo comes in as that winger that overlaps, come inside forward and try to shoot. Antoine Semenyo has a similar profile like that is Cody Gakpo, and I think Liverpool bringing him in, he would either come in as a Cody Gakpo replacement or come in to help in Mohamed Salah's role, something that Antoine Semenyo will bring into this Liverpool team. So Liverpool signing Antoine Semenyo will be something great because it gives them that right wing, left wing player who would come in and support. And I think rating that, I rate that to at an 8/10 of Antoine Semenyo signing for Liverpool, because it will be a good deal. Coming in a replacement for Mohamed Salah, coming in to help Cody Gakpo would be that thing. And we're looking at the Liverpool team, they need a blend of talent, a blend of players who would like to work together. And Antoine Semenyo with his goal contribution would be like the Mohamed Salah replacement if they are looking at Mohamed Salah leaving. Let's look at the last team, which is Manchester United. With Manchester United, they set up in a 3-4-3 with 2 double number 10s. But one thing that brings a lot of concern is Antoine Semenyo, anytime he comes to the Ghana Black Stars, he set up in a similar way as the Man United team, and he finds it very difficult. But in the Premier League, he thrives in those middle spaces. As you can see on the graph on the screen, most of his shots, most of his drives has been in between spaces, the right space and also the left space, which is something I think Man United will be an ideal team for Antoine Semenyo. Looking at the way Amorim set up, looking at getting a lot of goals from his wingers, Man United will be that ideal team for Antoine Semenyo to sign for. But look, rating this, I'll rate it at a 9.10 for Antoine Semenyo. So for me, I think Liverpool, Man United will be ideal picks for Antoine Semenyo to join. So if Antoine Semenyo is watching this video, Liverpool, Man United are those teams you need to be looking out for signing for them. Let me know in the comment section which team you think would fit Antoine Semenyo, especially with the January transfer coming up. He has a release clause in his Bournemouth contract, and Bournemouth will be looking at selling him if the right price comes in. Which team do you want Antoine Semenyo to join? Like, let me know in the comment, and also share so that we can have this show giving you more football content like this. Thank you for